Welcome to Studio A, MCTV's original variety show. Starring Ben Ward, John Osborne, Zoe Mold, Julia Winnie, Teresa Romanis, Raphael Beretta, Nora Proce, Tony Cabral, Rob Shard. Tonight's Trending Topics panel and our musical guest. Now welcome your hosts, Ben Ward and John Osborne.
Is this good? Good evening. Hi. Hello there. And finally, we've got a brand new episode. We're back and have some serious, hard news this time. Yeah, it's bad. We're gonna switch things up a bit this go around. Studio A. It's gonna get kind of intense. Nah, fuck all that shit. Oh, yep, you guessed it. I got my old hack catchphrase and enough unscripted swear words to give Zach and Jared an anxiety attack. Yep, this is it, boys and girls. MCTV faithful, I'm home. It's gonna be good. A happy hey yo and a sincere welcome back. Let's get into it. Now, my initial psych out there isn't just a lame opening, I promise. I'm much better than that by this point, guys. Come on, trust me. It's partially true. Can someone do me a favor and go back and check in on that poor little sad boy emo from last semester? Oh, always talking about his feelings, this and that. Oh, fucking boring. Days of lame material that doesn't matter at all, like growing, love, self-acceptance, and new sincerity, gone. Multiple professionals and counselors have diagnosed ya boy as V cool and totally fine. So out of the way with your feelings, folks, because I don't care about them. A couple weekends ago, there's I was. I attended my first 4th birthday party in about a decade or so. Wasn't too bad. Shit got pretty beat by like 7 p.m. And all the food was like really small for some reason. I don't know, weird. No one really that fun to talk to, despite a couple highlight characters. Now, my aunt has a handful of friends that, I'm not gonna lie, as a tried and true parents-oriented kid, I've always gotten along with. And I don't know, as I've aged and they've aged, my God, they've aged like a fine bottle of red there, Angela. Looking at you, Debbie, that blonde in the corner there. Sorry. Needless to say, the boring dads of the party were a bit jealous of our engrossing discussions and our summer plans we made to like totes check out local North NJ wineries. Listen, Bill, your wife is flat out bored by you. Get off the grill and get a fucking personality. That's all I'm saying. This late onset hipness is brought on by this fucking bizarre period of my life. Come on! Spring senior year? Someone please tell me what this shit even is. People are just on complete opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of lifestyle. One of my closest friends graduated early, like me, 22. And now he works for a major company, pays bills, and gets tired around 9 o'clock. Oh, well, me, on the other hand, I'm just burning Cracker Barrel's latest mac and cheese invention in my microwave instant dinner. Kind of shit myself afterwards because it was kind of spicy, and I'm in love with my local deli's nighttime clerk. Emmanuel, we will run through away together one day. Just wait for me. But either way, we're both thriving. Just going about it a bit differently. Okay, maybe we're going about it really differently. All right, you guys know me too well. This cool guy shtick isn't me. It's not me at all, really. It's true. I am who I am, and in fact, this has all kind of been a lie, except the mac and cheese and shit stuff. That's all too accurate, I think. Moving on, I'm happy that I'm always gonna be that guy from the monologues last semester, the sincere, kind of sad, kind of peppy emo guy who's just happy to be here and in touch with whatever's going on is who I am for now, and for now, that's okay. Really, it is, because even though everyone else seems like they got it figured out and I don't have to just yet, I'm going at my pace. So come on, guys. This is sadly one of my last shows, and every great opportunity, which this has been, must come to an end. And every John's got to hit his last hey-oh, am I right? Oh, Jesus Christ, what are you doing here? Oh, my God, hi.
And that kid Ben's got to make his return, right?
He does. He really does.
Yep.
How you doing, pal?
Doing well.
What are you doing here?
So, what I am doing here is that I was gone, and you took over. And, you know, we started this together. But you left as well. I
did.
ran this show for a bit while you had some weird stint off wherever you were, doing whatever you like to do, maybe hanging with the moms or whoever.
They're nice ladies, Ben.
So, you know, bottle up the feelings, all right? And, you know,
It's gone.
get it settled down. You know, let's roll with some dude perfect like we used to. How about
If
that?
I have to look at any dudes who are perfect one more time, I'm leaving an episode early. I'm done. Wow, you know what? You really are good at something, aren't you?
What's that?
Ruining a perfectly fine moment. You just come in here and you're
Guys, security is coming soon. Just settle this and give people a show.
See, I'm right.
She's right, and I think we can compromise. Well, Ben, I do miss you. You know that.
So,
And, well, it wasn't so bad back in the day, was it?
it wasn't. You know, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't great back then. Let's do it again.
One more time?
One more time.
I do kind of miss it. What did we, Ben,
What did we used to do?
what did we used to say?
Was the cat say meow or?
That's the last cow? No.
Are you
Wait,
sure?
you know it?
I do.
Oh, it starts now!
I thought we
All
were
right,
gonna
guys.
do this thing again.
One more, starts now. All right, buddy. That's an
Joining us tonight to talk all things trending, we have Eva Leaden and Eileen Crinnion.
Woo! Breaking it down!
Yeah. Hello.
Okay.
So, why don't we hop into our first topic, Ben? Why don't you introduce it first tonight?
So
Anyone
our
go
first topic is Oscars recap. And
It was-
someone else started off. You know, I mean, it
I
was
didn't
an
watch
interesting
it.
Oscar. Oh,
What the hell? All right.
Sorry, I
We can't really
didn't.
have this discussion.
Is there a reason you didn't watch it?
It's too political.
Oh my God!
But not this year. It wasn't.
It was too political.
What?
Everything
This
about
year?
it.
If this year was too political for you,
No, the
God
whole
help you
thing.
come
Yeah.
The whole thing was too political. Although it's,
What do you mean the whole
I was
thing?
told without a host, it really just was not great.
So my current
I
take
didn't
on
think
that.
so, man. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
No, go.
What were you gonna say?
Literally, that was it.
I'm gonna bulldoze everyone on the side.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's one of my last shoots. I'm making the best of it. Just kidding. Okay. So I feel like most actors come from like a somewhat middle class ground. Not all of them are born into like super privileged places, but I feel like if you get a platform in life, you should use it and maybe get a little political.
I would
It's
agree.
okay. It's your time to use it. So if you're lucky enough to receive such high status, I think you should, even if it's not what I agree with, as long as it's not harmful, you should use your time on stage to talk about what you like.
I also think
But counteract.
like just the nominations in general and how they get nominated and awarded is too much.
I
like,
agree in some
the
cases.
Academy is so like biased and it's
Yeah.
just not the way to do it.
I agree. I'll talk about that in
Yeah.
a sec.
I mean, I think that movies like that also like they don't get their chance as much. So it's better now that they're more recognizing it. You know what I mean? Like I do agree that like I love Black Panther like more than life. I love it so much.
More than life.
And yes, I thought it was such a good movie. I probably watched it a million times. Big Marvel fan. But I thought if a Marvel movie this year is gonna get nominated for Oscar, Infinity War was better.
Really?
Yeah.
For Best
Okay.
Picture.
I don't think it should get nominated for Best Picture.
For what
We have
Oscar?
some-
then?
But if you're doing a superhero movie,
Yeah.
Infinity War was better. I mean, Black Panther had like a better message, and I thought in popular movie category that should totally win for that because it like came out of nowhere, kind of like no one
Right.
really knew who
You
Black
mean in
Panther was.
like
much.
the Best Picture category? You're saying?
I do not think that Infinity War should have won Best Picture at all. But if they're gonna,
But you said like
nominate
the popular Marvel.
yeah,
Popular movie.
but that wasn't a category. But I just think
okay, I see,
if
I
we're
see,
gonna,
I see.
if
Oscars
you're
are
gonna
fucked.
nominate Black Panther, then you should have nominated Infinity War too, because they're like Infinity War is better, but Black Panther I thought had a better like impact on
Yeah, and like the social.
society.
Yeah,
Cool.
exactly. Yeah.
I would
It seems
popular
shoehorned
movie,
for
it
the
makes sense,
Oscars,
but not
in
as
my
much for
opinion.
Best Picture.
I would personally disagree. Just that I think Black Panther was overall a better movie than Infinity War. I think that it's incredible how they were able to take these 60 whatever characters and make them
sir.
work in a movie that's
Get
not
me
even
antsy.
3 hours. I think that was impressive in itself, but I think the plot was not as good.
Listen, I could do a whole show about the Oscars. Give me like 3 hours, and I'll like get to the tip of the iceberg about the Oscars this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, like people. I think so. What I want to agree with you on, Eva, I do completely agree that sometimes they're giving up the integrity of awarding good filmmaking
that's-
to shoehorn in some things like Black Panther. But at the same time, I think it's important that things like Beale Street Could Talk, Black Klansman do get
Yeah.
nominated. Black
Roma.
Panther, though, screams, let's be cool and hip to the kids. It is a great blockbuster film. I do not think it's like Oscar caliber. What did everyone think of the big winners for the night?
I don't know them.
What did everyone think should have won? For that?
I think
I
I was
don't know.
this
Good
Oscars
question.
in recent years. This Oscars was I had not as many problems with it as previous years. I think the only things that I was really upset about was film editing should not have gone to Bohemian Rhapsody.
That movie
because,
shouldn't have been there in general.
Oh. Eek.
Best
It's a really bad
actress should not have been Olivia Colman. No
I
offense,
agree
great
with that.
movie.
No, I agree
Great
with that.
actress.
Who should have won
But
over her? Glenn Close?
I think Yulita.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
from
Roma is like
Personally,
dope as hell.
I also think
Yeah.
that Olivia Colman was the supporting actress in that movie, which I've heard other people say as well. And then
I heard that movie
Rachel
was
Weisz
sucked.
and
Yeah.
Rachel Weisz and Emma Stone were the lead actresses, which I think they should have totally flipped it.
What
And-
would you like to have seen win Best Picture, Eileen? Really quick.
I loved The Favorite. I thought it was really
Did you have anything that was nominated you would have liked to see?
I've seen 2 of the movies that were nominated, so
Well,
I
what are
couldn't
the
tell
two?
you.
Black Panther. I
I
assume.
no.
Oh,
Haven't even seen
What
that.
did
Haven't
you
seen
want to
Black
win?
Klansman.
Roma. I want Roma to win.
I want Roma to win as well. Clearly, I came out hot on the Oscars. Do apologize. I just get. I love any gold little men are my thing.
For Marist Media Spotlight, I'm Raphael Beretta here with Jack Sullivan, a young filmmaker at Marist who likes taking it old school. Thank you for coming, Jack.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
So your YouTube channel, Explodin' Films, has over 60,000 subscribers. It's quite a feat. Could you tell us, where did it all begin?
It began really long time ago. I started when I was about 10, I believe. Eventually more people started collaborating with me on ideas, so it's kind of where I am today in the media department.
Very briefly, could you sum up what the general theme of your channel is, the style of the short films that you produce?
So as of 2019, the short films I'm really looking forward to is in the silent era. So meaning it's in black and white, no dialogue, lots of like zany sound effects. Something you'd see from like a Chaplin or Harry Lloyd film.
What draws you to that era? Why are you fascinated with that style?
I don't know. I guess I just grew up watching old cartoons and old silent movies. It just seemed so intriguing to me, and I thought like, ever since I could remember, I always wanted to design cartoons or design a film or something. It just always intrigued me.
You mentioned some collaborators, but for the most part, it's a one-man band. You storyboard and draw out the sequences. I assume you direct them. I know a lot of times you also star in them. Could you tell me a little bit about your process and what it's like to manage that many roles?
Well, whenever I want to do a film or a short production, I'm kind of shy to ask anybody else to help me. So for the time being, I do a lot of the stuff myself, like cartooning and a lot of different things. But over time, I'm actually getting people to help me, such as Red Fox Films. I'm actually having a good relationship with them, and they help me out with shooting, and it seems much easier to me that way. But for the time being, I always love to take my time and create the storyboard on my own and see where the whole production goes from there.
What is the next project you have planned with Red Fox Films?
So the next project I am planning to create is called A Cartoonist Dream, which is the first time I'm ever making a film where it's half live action and half cartoon. So if you've ever seen the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit, it's something similar to that.
But with your black and white silent era aesthetic applied to it?
I used to make an Angry Birds like spin-off series because Angry Birds back in 2012, 2013 was extremely popular at the time. So I had me and my friends do a lot of voice acting and all that, but to me, now that I'm about 20 years old and back then I was about 13, it seemed a bit crude of me to continue on with it.
With all of the roles you take on in producing short films, what is your favorite aspect of that creation?
Probably the acting, because it kind of shows, like, it expresses yourself in a way.
And it's largely physical too. A lot of the films are, as you said, silent with dialogue only coming up on those title cards. So it's a lot of body language and physical acting. Do you find that challenging?
Not at all. I mean, I always love over-exaggerating emotions. I've had myself and a few friends over the years that it just came naturally, and it just seemed like we should do this on film, because like having these reactions nobody would think are real, and that's exactly what a film should be like. It should be either something entertaining, something fictional, like something exactly like that, over-exaggerate things.
A nice way to, escape the mundane reality in a sense.
Exactly. I want to show to everybody that old things can be really good in this time period. Like, I want people to know who Chaplin is and who these early filmmakers were.
We're back. 2008 has come back.
We're just gonna okay.
Yeah.
James Corden Strobro week is like
Yeah.
right now.
Okay, so
good.
first things first, whose Jonas brother was your favorite? Then and now.
Okay, so big Jonas Brother fan. When I was a kid, I was all about Nick. And then I definitely switched to Kevin. Like, he's just like, he's a sweetheart. And once he shaved the sideburns, he's great.
You were a
So
Kevin fan?
I switched to Kevin. Because he taught himself. Like, he's so talented.
What about you guys?
I was a Joe fan.
Okay.
Always.
Kevin's really cool.
One
He
and up,
shreds.
one always.
Hold on. I have to go to the bathroom really badly. Keep talking about.
Oh my God, John, what are you doing this episode?
Okay, so maybe I'll host now.
I just went to the bathroom. It's done. It happened. I'm back.
Me and Ben are taking over.
I've peed my pants on the show before. It's fine. This is
Are we continuing? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Improv.
I would say
Try to improv here.
Kevin is my favorite. I like him. He's very
Kevin!
He's chill. He's low key. All right.
Joe.
Nick
Oh, right.
is
Hey, Kevin.
married to Priyanka Chopra, and
Yes.
she is like the love of my life. I mean, besides Martha. I absolutely love Priyanka Chopra,
Yeah,
and
she's
I'm
great.
mad that she's married because I
Sorry.
love her.
Weirdly, I heard their relationship
You're not
fake.
single.
Really?
Yeah, by
No
like
way.
a celebrity lawyer that like dishes out
Ew.
like, true.
I love that. I mean, I hate that because, I want them.
I would
Was
love
the
that.
song good?
Priyanka,
Yeah, the
if you
song
see
was
this,
amazing. Sucker is so
love you.
good.
It's a-
I heard they have like
but I love you too,
40
Martha. I love you more,
songs
Martha, but I
out.
love you, Priyanka.
I was into the.
Sorry, I was talking about myself.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Let's keep going on with the
Let's
joke.
talk about the song and the music video.
Yeah, okay.
I love the music video.
Yeah.
So cute.
It was very cute. I almost cried.
I think Sophie Turner
It
also
seemed
stole
fun.
the show.
Yeah, Sophie Turner's
She
great.
was so funny.
I think
I,
she steals the show everywhere, but
Yeah, honestly, she is a great actress. I want to see her in more. I mean, what's that movie coming out? Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I hear it's gonna be shit, but I think she's a good actress. I loved. I didn't. The song was okay. The song was. Eh.
what?
Yeah. The music video was great. They filmed it
It-
where, like, in the same place that The Favorite was filmed, which is awesome. It was all favorite themed.
I
It was
said
great.
that, and my friend was like, "No way."
It was. Yeah, it was.
the
That's
song,
awesome. It was
the
so
song
cool.
reminded me of any DNCE song ever. If anyone listened to them,
I've
Joe's
heard one
Joe's
song
band.
by them.
Their
Wait,
band was
what?
really good. It was Joe's band.
What?
Yeah. Stay tuned, kids. You'll learn something from me.
What? I didn't know that.
No, so it sounded very, very Joe-esque. So I feel like Joe did a lot with that.
They're gonna be good. I'm excited to see what they do next. But before anything else, the lovely Nora Proce went around with Jillian McCarthy to see if Marist students have what it takes to be on ABC's The Bachelor. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of What's Happening with Nora Proce. Today I'm joined by the lovely Jillian.
Hi guys, how are you?
So it's Bachelor season. We're both big fans.
Yes, really avid Bachelor fans.
I'll be honest, I've never watched it before, but then I saw the preview and he jumped over the fence.
Colton!
Oh my god! I'm not even kidding, I was like, I'm watching it.
Yes, you were hooked.
Like went over the fence, it was just the best thing I've ever
this
seen.
season are so entertaining. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm hyped. Who's your favorite?
I really like. I think it's Nicole. I kind of like her. And like the never been kissed girl, or now she has been kissed.
I like Cassie.
Cassie is cute.
That's my
Sassy
girl.
is cute.
That's my girl. So we'll see what people are doing. We're actually going to try to sign them up for The Bachelor today. I took some questions off of the forum. We're going to see if they can answer them. They'll be a good fit. Do you think anyone at Marist could be on The Bachelor?
I think we have some potential candidates.
I think this could be our claim to fame, so let's see what happens.
We'll see. We'll see.
Start with like your name, age, and then what would your tagline be? You know, they always have something crazy.
Ooh, okay. Caitlin DeVita, I'm 19, and my tagline would probably be that I'm a math education major.
Ooh, love that. Little smarts in there. I know, we were talking about, have you been watching the season?
Yes.
So Heather was like never been kissed and stuff, so.
Yeah, that was so funny.
I think you're starting better than her though.
So my name is Salma. I'm 20 years old, and I guess my tagline would be always tired, always stressed.
Always tired, always stressed, and we're going. Name, age, what's your tagline?
I'm Kevin. I'm 22. Tagline? What's my tagline? Yeah. You heard it here. I'm Trippy Kev.
Hi, I'm Yana. I'm 19 years old, and my tagline would be, here for the right reasons.
We literally were saying that's all everyone says. I love that. That's actually a question on the application. They're like, are you here to find a husband? So you're here to find a husband.
Oh yeah, definitely. If he's cute, yeah.
So I'm Caroline. I'm 22. I just turned 22.
Perfect age.
Yes, perfect age. Honestly, my tagline, I don't really have one off the top of my head, but I love Taylor Swift, and I just turned 22, so I feel like that. I don't
It'd be like Taylor Swift era.
Yeah, Taylor Swift era. Exactly. I like it.
How would you arrive? What's like your plan when you show up? Are you even coming out of a limo? Like,
I would come out of the limo. I wouldn't want to do anything too extra. I would want to be like kind of low-key but cute. I liked that one of the girls they had a bucket of butterflies, and they were like, you give me butterflies, and they're just like fake butterflies. I would do something along the lines of that, probably.
That was my girl Cassie. I hope she wins it. Like, I love her.
I mean, that girl that faked the accent, I feel like she like had a really good move.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You got a nice accent. Where are you from?
The accent is Australian. I was hoping that you're kind of a sucker for accents.
I would probably fake an accent too. I feel like I would like low-key pull up in like a British accent or something.
Can you give us some? Can you?
Oh god. Okay, you know what? Actually, I wouldn't do a British accent. I would probably pull up speaking in Arabic because I am Arabic. Yeah. So I would
definitely.
We'll have to throw that in there.
So my plan is to like step out of the limo in this really pretty like sparkly dress to catch his eye. And then I would also like find a quirk that he likes, like an inside joke or something, and just turn it around that way. Like Colton, I'm surprised no one like brought out a football. I would have brought out a football.
She's thinking, like, honestly.
Outside the box. I like it. I like it.
So first question they always ask the girls, it was literally on the forum, I'm not lying. What's your biggest fear?
Ooh, I don't know. It's probably spiders.
Snakes. Anything with snakes. So like I don't even know. Like if even just like a baby like reptile or anything like that would just freak me out. Yeah.
Like passing out is like my biggest fear. It's like
they knock you out on a date, like for the purpose.
I know, honestly, it's just like passing out.
I have to tell you, I pass out probably like once a week, so I feel like you like wouldn't do well as me. Like
that's like crazy. Well, I applaud you because I would freak out. So
they always ask a girl what their worst fear is, and then they probably put them on a date with that fear. So if you're scared of heights, they're gonna make you jump out of a plane.
Oh, I see. Okay. Worst fear.
Nothing.
I get failure, I guess. I mean, like.
They're gonna make you like take a test and like fail it.
Yeah, they're gonna make me take a test. I'm gonna fail. It's gonna ruin the whole show.
Getting screwed over.
Ooh, oh my God, like you're on it. Like submit this for him. Do you think you'd be the villain on the season? Like, would you stir up drama?
No, I would stay away from all the drama.
Would you be a villain on the show?
No.
I think you'd start some drama.
I try and avoid all drama at all costs.
That's what they all say.
Probably not. I don't know. Like if someone crosses me, yes.
Do not cross Yana.
I'm not there for the drama. No.
She's here for her husband. That was the tagline.
So my housemates and I have actually been talking about this recently. So we think kind of the way to go with this is to be the spectator, because if you've been watching this season, kind of the people who've been like on the sidelines are making it far. So I think I would spectate the situation and not, a lot of them have been telling or tattletaling on one another. But I wouldn't do that. I think I would just kind of like go through, focus on the end, like if it was working out, and then go with that.
I'm so sorry. I was trying to hold in my cough the whole time.
Okay.
Oh my God. Hey, that hurt so bad. Hold on. No, you're good. It wasn't even your answer. It's just like my body is like failing me. I'm probably gonna pass out. Do you have a bucket list, and what are the top 3 things on it?
Definitely like traveling. I want to go to Italy.
They'd probably take you. Yeah. Destination.
Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know. I saw some people skydiving on this season, but I don't think I would want to do that. Yeah. Maybe if I was on The Bachelor, I'd force myself to, but.
On my bucket list?
Yeah. And they might like help you do it. So maybe like be a millionaire. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I'd love to be a millionaire, like a billionaire, honestly. And then I would like, in terms of like traveling, I think it would be really cool to go to like China or something like that, something like wild and crazy. And then other bucket list. I don't know. I feel like my personality, I wouldn't want to skydive, but I think it'd be fun too. So.
I feel like they'd send you to China and like push you out a plane then. Like
yeah, definitely.
Do you think you'd get like the first impression rose?
What's the first impression, Rose?
Okay, I think you got it. And then the other one is they want you to describe your perfect mate. You know?
Smart, funny. I have to have an intellectual conversation with you, but I also want to like be goofy and stupid and silly. Yeah, just a good time, but also like solid in there. Yeah.
What about physically?
Tall.
So if you got the limo and he's a little short, would you get back in the limo?
Yeah.
Not here for the right reasons, maybe. We don't know. Okay, so we went around. I think we have some really good contenders.
Yes, we're on our way.
I really think we're going to see a Marist student on The Bachelor. Yes. Maybe being The Bachelor.
Maybe being The Bachelor. Watch out, everybody.
We literally don't know. But yeah, I'm excited for next Monday. Gonna tune in. Thank you so much, Jillian, for joining us.
Thank you. So exciting.
We loved it. And maybe we'll do this again when The Bachelor is on. We'll head back out there.
Definitely. Looking forward to it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Bye.
And we're back with Trending in Pop Culture, and this one is about something that I'm very passionate about. It is about the Kardashians and Jordan Woods. And I gotta say, I fucking hate the Kardashians. I hate them. I hate them completely. Okay, go with that as you will.
I agree, but it's not such an aggressive
hate them.
stance.
They're awful. They're the worst people on the face of the earth.
Whoa!
Caitlyn Jenner is a murderer.
What?
Yeah, she was texting while driving, hit someone with her car, and killed them. And she got off because
this was like 4 years ago.
Caitlyn Jenner.
That's a man.
Caitlyn Jenner is like
awful.
okay. The Kardashian clan is Kendall,
be a bit more like
Kylie, Kourtney, Kris, Kim, and the Khloe bitch. But
whoa!
I thought you said Khloe.
She's like a cheater.
No, those are the Kardashians. Caitlyn doesn't matter. None of the Jenner other people matter. It's those ones.
Fuck them. They're not even people.
Yeah, they're not part of this.
Manslaughter is an accident. We should give her a break.
She was texting while driving.
We're supposed to be talking about Khloe and Jordan. Khloe and Jordan. Whose side are we on?
I mean, I would say Khloe.
Jordan. We're getting Jordan from the audience.
So, you seem a bit more learned on the subject. Can you give us a full run through of what happened?
All right, run through. This is what happened.
Wait your turn back.
I want to know. That's what I was going to ask.
Okay. So basically, according to Jordan, Khloe and Tristan had broken up. Tristan is Khloe's baby daddy. He's the father of True. Apparently they broke up. Jordan was having drinks at a club. Jordan then went to, with a bunch of other people, they went to Tristan's house. She had more to drink, so did he. Then her legs were on his, but they weren't like doing anything, we were hooking up. And then she she was ready to leave, and he kissed her. And then she was like, wait, what? And then she left and thought about it. Chloe asked her what happened. She didn't say anything about the kiss, so she was wrong in that front. But she did say that she went to his house, and then they found out about the kiss. And then people were saying that she hooked up with him, and then they were saying they've been hooking up for a month.
Right.
But I believe once she was on Red Table Talk, I was like, Jordan, girl.
Did you see Chloe tweeted? I hate
Yeah,
that
but-
I know this. It's like
Yeah.
Chloe tweeted right after that about how like no, that was the reason I broke
Yeah,
up with
and then she tweeted the next day, I'm so sorry I blew up on you. Tristan is the reason why.
Of course he's the reason why.
Tristan is, he cheated like 4 times.
He's been terrible.
I'm more mad at Jordan because she did that to Kylie.
Yes,
Because they're,
okay,
like,
yes.
best friends, like you shouldn't be doing that. Like I
Yeah.
don't think ever in a cheating situation you should be blaming the other girl.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No women should be blamed here. It's Tristan Thompson who's
Yes.
been doing this
In-
repeatedly.
In any cheating, like
he's
you don't,
he's a
you
fucking
don't get
asshole.
mad
That's
at
it.
you get mad at the person who cheated. Like
Yeah.
even if
But
Chloe's side.
how do I
I'm on
even?
everyone's side.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, she also like.
She hooked up with him when his ex was 8 months pregnant.
She did?
Yes.
Jordan was?
While they were
No.
Guys,
Chloe
friends?
hooked up with Tristan
Cheaters
when his
always
ex
cheat.
was 8 months pregnant.
I thought it was the
So
other way around.
karma, bitch.
I also heard that Tristan cheated once before, and when he cheated, like he was cheating while Chloe was in labor and giving birth.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's
So why is
wild.
And she stayed.
Crazy.
That's the actual worst thing.
And she
that could be
stayed.
to a woman when
She
she's
stayed.
That's
giving birth.
unreal. I can't believe that.
I think we should all unite in the situation and say, one, he's a pretty bad center, not very good at what he does in the court. I think. Maybe
I
if we
don't
can-
know that,
Before
but-
anything else, this situation, we're all on the same page now. Like Tristan, bad guy.
Yeah.
Let's like Let's revisit this like huge like. Can you like in like 5 or 10 seconds just break down your like overall like rage for this group of people? I kind of agree a little
me
bit.
specifically?
Well, yeah, we like them.
Okay. Okay.
I see it on the news.
I've spent my whole life not paying attention to them or caring. Like I don't actively try to not hear about them like I do with like other people, but like I just hear about them like whenever, you know. And everything I hear about them is bad. And they're still making more money. And they're keeping the money. Like there's so many people who could use the money.
Yeah.
If Kylie actually there's a whole debate about if Kylie really made $1 billion. I don't care. Like the fact that there's the word $1 billion is more than one person should ever have. Give it to people. Like give it to the world.
I do
Help
agree.
people.
Let's do something with
Stop
that
being
platform.
like
Kylie,
a dumb
right?
family. It's awful. I
like
hate
we
them.
should
I hate them. They're the worst.
Ben's angry.
Obviously have different opinions on this.
Any overarching opinions, Eileen?
Does anybody like them?
I'm so bad. I don't
Okay,
care about the
I need to-
Kardashians.
we
I
need
just
to
know
hear.
about them from literally the news that pops up on my phone. It's not fair.
Me too. It's
All
so
right, well,
annoying.
this has
So
been a
stupid.
really quick,
They're
really
ugly.
wild, and maybe my favorite panel yet, because it's
Yeah, it
just
was.
been awesome. I feel like the panel should be hectic like this. Thank you guys for everything. So, all right. Thanks a bunch, Eva and Eileen, for hopping on the panel this week. I wish we had more time to go over everything. We'll do this after, same time next week?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when we come back,
spill
we
the
can
tea.
finally present The Desk.
The Desk.
Before we get any further, we're proud to introduce our first installment of the new digital short series, The Kids Table, featuring Rob Shart. Enjoy.
Hey, I'd just like to thank you for this opportunity. It's a great time to be here. You're showing me the streets. You know, it's perfect. I love it. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
You're darn tootin', partner. You got just the voice we're looking for. Now I need you to record a couple lines for me. You think you could do read line 4 for me, partner?
You're a good man with a good heart. It's hard for a good man to be king. Wakanda forever.
That was perfect. All right, let's do line 6. I'll help you out on that one, partner.
Where's Padme? Is she safe? Is she all right?
Seems in your anger you killed her.
She was alive. I felt it. I felt it.
Perfect. You're nailing these. All right, let's move on to line 3 now.
I'm sick and tired of hearing of how great of a team the Soviets are. Screw them. This is our time.
Yeah, screw the Soviets. Now read me line 7.
You think I'm funny? Funny how? Am I a clown? Do I amuse you?
Stop right there, partner. You got the perfect voice. It's damn near perfect. Hold on, I need to make a phone call real quick. Sir, I'm sending the tapes now. I believe he is the perfect height and the perfect voice. I think we have our man.
Good, good. Bring me Joe Pesci.
Live from Studio A, it's Zoe Mold. And Julia Winnie. At the desk.
And welcome to the first ever segment of what we like to call
The Desk!
My name's Zoe Mold.
And I'm Julia Winnie.
And let's get into the news, shall we?
We shall.
A man survived 5 days off of Taco Bell sauce after getting trapped in a snowstorm. Jeremy Taylor got trapped while off-roading in Oregon with his dog, Allie. Once they were trapped, Jeremy decided to take a nap and woke up the next morning just to see that it was still snowing. Since the snow was too deep, he stayed in his car, occasionally turning it on for some heat, and of course, the most important part, he was rationing out those fire sauce packets over the span of the next 4 days. Police were able to rescue him and his dog, and they were in good condition, but more than ready to eat some proper food.
Sounds delicious.
I don't know if I could.
Minnesota police were called to check out the welfare of a motionless adult male standing outside without a coat and hugging a pillow. Upon arrival, they found this man was in fact a cardboard cutout of local millionaire and inventor Mike Lindell, CEO of popular My Pillow brand. Mike Lindell responded to the news saying, "Unreal. We believe he hoped people would take better care of his cutouts as the temperatures in Minnesota this week are at a low of -7 degrees. Once again, we urge our viewers to take inside your Mike Lindell cardboard cutouts as pedestrians fear for their neighbors." We do.
Definitely. Always fear for the neighbors.
Yeah.
The 15th foot since 2007 has been found on the Canadian coastline. And not feet as in measurement like foot, human foot. The most recent shoe was found in West Vancouver this past September. Authorities have asked for the public's assistance in identifying this foot because they can't seem to figure it out. The foot is size 9.5 and was still in its gray Nike shoe. So if you're size 9.5 and you are missing a foot and a gray Nike shoe, you might want to reach out. They're looking for you. Coroner spokesperson Andy Watson stated, "One thing that we know is that these feet that are found, they're not linked to any sort of suspicious circumstance. I want to clear that up to make sure people are aware it isn't a cause for panic." I'm sorry, but not a cause for panic? We have a lovely map here that you can't see, but we can. And it clearly shows that all the feet that are found, the just loose feet, they're all in the same general area. And they have found 4 pairs of matching running shoes that were all filled with feet. I'm sorry, but that seems pretty linked, and I'm suspicious and scared.
Honestly, I'm not worried. As far as not so local news, we move into Jacksboro, Texas, as the Board of Zoning Adjustments denies Tiger Mart rights to liquor license. The Tiger Mart is located 63 feet from Jacksboro Middle School. Dawa Tamang, a representative for Tiger Mart, made compelling statement on the matter. "We are not okay to sell alcohol, but everybody else is selling alcohol. I made a similar argument to my mother in the 8th grade when I wanted to dye my hair pink. I'm okay not dyeing my hair pink, but everybody else is dyeing their hair pink.
An argument was made to sell alcohol only outside of school hours. Finally, a convenient way for the kids to drink their pain away after school gets out.
In Huntsville, Alabama, a dinner buffet ended in 2 people being faced with misdemeanor charges. An eyewitness said that people were waiting for fresh crab legs to come out, and when they did, the diners lost their minds. Tongs were being used like fencing swords, and plates were being shattered. The same eyewitness said that a woman was beating the man. The woman he was talking about was Chiquita Jenkins, who is being charged with assaulting John Chapman, who suffered a cut on the top of his head. It's covered with a Band-Aid now, so he's okay. But Chapman is also being charged with disorderly conduct. If you ever find yourself in Alabama, never go to a buffet for crab legs unless you'd like to try your hand at tong fencing.
I'm ready to go to Alabama.
Roll Tide!
Anyways, the state of Maine is in a state of distress. Maine lawmakers in a frenzy over switching flag from its current design, established in 1908, back to the 1901 original version. Hard-hitting news. The 1901 version of the flag contains a green tree, a blue star, and on the color beige background. David Martucci, former president of the North American Vestological Association, a group dedicated to the history, symbolism, and usage of flag, quotes, "It was supposed to be the color of tanned deer hide, and the stiffness of that material meant something firm for American independence. There was no opposition at a public hearing on the bill under consideration by the State and Local Government Committee, but that does not guarantee the proposal will pass at this point. Stay tuned."
In other news, do you like tortillas? If you're a normal human, then you would have said yes. Apparently, tortillas can help prevent certain cancers. According to a study by the National Autonomous University of Mexico, or UNAM, tortillas can help prevent human papillomavirus infections and cervical cancer, according to Telemundo reports. Tortillas contain vitamins, compounds, and proteins that prevent cells from oxidation. There are over 100 varieties of HPV, so if that is a concern for you, then you should probably eat as many tortillas as possible.
That kind of sounds like a conspiracy from the Mexican national government, don't you think? Trying to push tortillas everyone else's way?
I think everyone's gonna eat more tortillas.
Probably. Anyways, speaking of conspiracies, please welcome some conspiracy theorists we found standing outside of the CVS at 3:30 a.m. last night.
What?
Sorry. Hello.
Welcome.
Hello. We'd first like to apologize about the incident in Alabama.
Yeah, we had a rough night in Alabama that night. Rough dinner.
Oh, your head healed nicely.
Yeah, thank you.
So how are you, Chiquita?
Good. I've been better,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
flat as hell, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So, this
got?
desk, the floor, the earth. What do all of these things have in common?
You can walk on them?
They're flat.
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 Flat. Flat.
Listen, tonight we're going to use our chance at mainstream media to expose to the public the lies that have been told. But first, here's a trailer. It's for our new documentary called Flat Earth. Thank you. We just really want to scare you. Check it out.
Roll a clip. It doesn't look curved to me.
Yeah, pretty flat.
I have so
Sounds
many
legit.
questions.
Sounds legit.
I mean, what more do we have to say?
That was hard-hitting evidence.
Besides CVS, where did you come from? What is your credibility?
Do we make documentaries?
And
Thank you.
sweatsshirts, I see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
merch,
This is
merch.
Couture.
Where can the public buy the?
We'll
is
talk
it
about that
up
later.
For sale?
That's
CVS?
That's like a later
The
thing.
trash can?
Okay.
We want to
Whoa.
let's just talk about the facts first. Okay. So we've all heard about there's this wall
Thank you.
around the Earth, and it's called Antarctica. It's 200 feet tall. goes out for hundreds of miles.
Sponsored by Trump.
Interesting.
That is what's holding all the water in on the Earth. Because the Earth is flat and it's a circle. We're not a globe. That's a lie that the mainstream media is trying to feed us.
So I challenge that. You mentioned water.
Yes.
Have you heard of it?
I have.
H2O.
H2O. This is not H2O.
So you haven't heard of it?
No,
Sorry.
No, but
Kind of sus.
what shape is the moon?
So the flight patterns.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Let's
let's talk
go to
about
the
the flight patterns. Okay.
Been on a plane lately?
So if you look at the flat Earth map,
look at it.
The flight patterns just don't add up.
Nope.
If you're going from Bali to LA, you fly over Alaska. But that doesn't make sense because you have to go over the North Pole.
Thank you.
Why would you do that?
Santa? Yeah, okay, Santa's not real
Yeah,
people.
fucking right.
Yeah, Santa, nice joke. Flat Earth, I believe it.
And back to the logo though. The UN logo is the flat Earth
Heard of
map.
it. Checks out.
She's with us on this
Checks
one. She checked it before she came here.
Okay,
You should do your job.
I still do not believe you. And can we go back to the moon, like, for a hot second?
No.
What?
So, do you want to explain, like, how tides work?
Oh, well, we'll get to that. Don't worry.
The wall. Thank you.
Not tide pods, like the tide, like proper, like nature, real
Okay,
science.
So the tides are actually magnets that are moving the tides on the Earth. Because
The tides are magnets moving the tides.
Because gravity is just an illusion that NASA is trying to hide it for us. NASA, what are you hiding, NASA? What are you hiding? So anyways, the gravity comes from the Earth constantly going up at 9.8 meters per second. Like we learned in
9.8.
science. That number's correct. Can we have a
9.8.
fact check? Yep, we're good.
Fact. Yep,
Good. Okay,
9.8.
cool.
We have a fact check?
So if we're just if we're constantly
good.
moving up at
9.8, we got it.
Thank you.
that's gravity.
So what are you missing? Like,
There's just like
Why aren't you getting this?
It's like a giant elevator. We're just always going up.
This is flat. That's flat.
But have you ever?
When the Earth
there's a
goes,
reason.
if the Earth was a globe, we would be upside down at one point, and that just wouldn't work. We'd fall.
How did we roll out here so
The
easily?
education system in Alabama is not very good.
Can you please explain the different time zones then?
It's like a spotlight. The sun's like a spotlight.
Yes.
It's moving around like this, and when it's our time for the sun, it's our time for the sun.
What shape do you think the sun is?
A circle, like a spotlight.
That's a stupid question.
No,
Like a spot in the
circle,
sky,
like
right?
yeah, a flat
Thank you.
spotlight.
Thank you.
So everything's two-dimensional.
No, we're here in 3D, but the Earth is flat.
Make a lot of sense. The flat earthers.
In that verse too.
Flat earth.
You can definitely be checking out our merch
The Earth
soon.
is flat.
I'm
In
not
conclusion.
convinced. I think.
We have a graphic to prove it.
Oh, you have a
Right-
graphic?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh,
the
can I
graphic.
see it?
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Can
right
I see
there.
it?
It's on the screen.
It's
right
on the
now.
screen.
It doesn't exist. Just like your theory.
No, it's
No,
real.
it's there. It's fine. It seems you're not seeing things. We will be selling these sweatshirts though outside of
I'm
the
seeing
CVS
a
tonight.
Nice round horizon.
We can pay for our next documentary if you feel like sponsoring it. We'll see you. CVS. I know I'll see you there, girl.
We'll see you tonight at CVS. Bye.
All right. Thanks so much.
See you. Bye.
Wheeling out.
Thank you.
It's flat.
Because it's flat.
This week's episode of The Desk is brought to you by
Marist mouthwash.
Remember to use it before you meet with your professors for that extra grade.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, yo, what's up, MCTV? My name is Tony Cabral. This is Cribz. We're here at the steel plant building. Crap. Shit. Okay, wait, camera. We're here at the steel plant building here in Steel Plant Marist College. All right, guys, let's go see if anybody's home.
Oh, I did the wrong side.
Oh my God, what's up? How you doing? What's
Dude,
up?
as you can tell, this building's really new. I still don't know how to open the doors.
Absolutely. Let's go check it out.
So, this is what we call easy. So right here we have Kanye West is actually inside this wall.
Pure Venetian, I love it.
Yeah. So we built him into it, and then when he screamed about how he really likes Donald Trump, this design kind of just formed in the wall. It was pretty sick.
It's nice.
So I think it'd be pretty cool to actually go check out the cafe area.
Yeah, my dude, absolutely. Lead the way, please.
So
much open space.
So here we actually have no open tables because, yeah.
You see, here at the still plant, we're only serving the most self-sustainable food options, like filet mignon, like that red lobster tail, and freshly grown Moses cradle grass snake things from the ground. Let's go check that out.
Okay. So I was under the impression that this was actually our gnat farm. We have a whole lot of those. Very nice. So, as a fashion major, we have to master the art of blending in and being very mysterious.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little angsty, you know, but this is how I get to class every day. Right this here.
Show me the way.
Right this way. So right here is a pretty interesting spot to lay on. You know, it's pretty comfortable. Absolutely. But there's actually something underneath.
Well, let's check it out. Sure.
So here's right here. These are actually this is the wheel. The wheel was invented right here.
This is the first. This is the original.
Yeah.
This is so breathtaking.
Obviously, we couldn't like move it or anything, so we just put glass over it.
Makes perfect sense. Absolutely.
I actually kickflipped it this morning.
Good for you.
Yeah, the wheels are pretty dope.
And that's its children, right?
Yeah. So that's how it works. Wheels,
Mama wheel, baby wheels. Just works out that way. So Roger, show me around. What's this room in here?
Oh, so since I'm such a high-profile, well-known fashion designer, I actually have access to this room right here. It's called the Maker Space.
Let's check it out.
After you.
Thank you.
So why don't you
pull down the chair?
Pull down a chair? Yeah. Why would you pull it out? Yeah. Just,
They're magnetic, in case you didn't realize or recognize. So, like,
mine was stuck.
That's fine, happens to the best of us. So the first floor was pretty hype, Roger. Do you want to show us the second floor while going up?
Yeah, I mean, usually people get denied, but there's no way I'll get denied.
Let's go check it out. Come on. Grab Cabral right there.
Oh, looks like you got denied, buddy.
Oh.
That's actually you. All right, come on, guys. Sorry. So, what I meant to say before was that, so this is actually more of a high-profile staircase, a little more mainstream for normies like this guy. So what we're gonna do is, due to unfortunate, my ID is broken, so yeah. I'm just gonna use this one for now. I usually use the cool one, but for this one, I'm just. So I thought it would be cool if, you know, this is my crib, so I could show you my room. Ah, you want to see my room?
Please, I would love to.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's a lot of substance.
So my room is actually right here. This one. Oh wow. So you know, it's pretty spacious. Just gotta.
Good night. Good luck. Yeah, I need a plus size room.
So this is actually my favorite bench in the building. It's a very interesting shape, and it's actually a way to get to class easier.
Come on, son.
This is actually the
sweatshop
building
of Marist College.
Yeah. I was gonna try to make it sound the last part of the tour is actually the computer lab. So come on.
How's it going, buddy? Just doing some work, bro. Just listen to some music and doing it.
Word. Are you always playing?
Oh yeah, everyone loves it.
Cool, dude. So oh wait, I just realized we've been doing this whole tour.
We've been really appreciative of it. Absolutely.
What is your major?
Comm journalism.
Oh wait, so you're not a fashion or an art major?
Never have been.
Are
no.
you serious?
No.
And you're kidding me?
No.
Go. Get out of here.
What?
Stop
Whoa,
recording.
wait,
Get out of
no.
here. Go. Get out.
Welcome back to the show. Tonight's musical guest is a wonderful co-worker of mine. She is heavily involved in the music department, participating in the Marist College Singers, chamber choir, the all-female a cappella group The Lovely Sirens, and has performed in on-campus shows such as Night on Broadway and Love in the Afternoon. Outside of the music department, she writes her own songs, performs at live events in her San Francisco Bay home, and releases her music on Spotify. Here to perform her newest song, Cardboard Boxes, Katie Kilcullen.
Past 6 months have really flown by, and I wish I could remember all the ways we used to speak. I swore to myself I would never see your face again, but standing here I swear it's meant to be. And when I found that old note, the one you wrote me, begging me to love you and to always hold you tight. When I read it, I laughed, thinking how I just said no, hoping there was more to this life. When you said, what if we shipped ourselves away in cardboard boxes, get out of this town and go and find someplace new. We'll drink a bottle of wine out on the porch swing in the country, just talking about all the things we want to do, just wasting our days away, dreaming of better days. Now I can't even get a text back when I'm wondering how you are and what you might be doing. I wanna ask if you're still with her and if you're still taking it slow. When I know you wanna ask me why it ended, but I still don't know, 'cause when I found that old note, the one you wrote me, begging me to love you and to always hold you tight. When I read it, I sighed, wishing I had just said yes. 'Cause right about now, well, it all just sounds so nice. So if we shipped ourselves away in cardboard boxes, get out of this town and go and find someplace new. We'll drink a whole bottle of wine out on the porch swing in the country, just talking about all the things we want to do, just wasting our days away, dreaming of better days. I still feel the parts of me that love you. When I should have said it then, but I'm saying it now. So hold me in your arms under the moonlight. Say you love me, 'cause you're still the only one who's ever made this place feel like home. So let's ship ourselves away in cardboard boxes. Get out of this town and go find someplace new. We'll drink a whole bottle of wine out on the porch swing. Doesn't matter where I am, just as long as I'm with you. Just wasting our days away, dreaming of better days. Dreaming of better days.
That was Katie Kilcullen with her new song, Cardboard Boxes. You can listen to her on Spotify and follow her social media at Katie Kilcullen Music. Now back to Ben and John.
We're back! Oh, how great was that? Was that something?
That was fantastic.
Good
Thank
to see you, buddy.
Katie.
Good to see everyone.
And thank you, Teresa.
That was awesome.
So that's all the time we have for tonight. I want to thank our guests, Eva and Eileen, for joining us on the panel. Julie and Eliza,
they're abroad, and I miss them dearly
Julie
every
and
day.
Zoe,
They're good too.
for killing. Can we start over?
Dude, no more reruns, man. You're going.
Julia and Zoe for killing the first segment of The Desk. Rob and the Boys for their hilarious first digital short. And Katie Kilcullen for her musical performance.
All right, so Ben, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Don't let go for this part, all right? Hold on tight.
Yeah, I got you.
I want to go ahead and echo the thank yous that Ben just shouted out right now. Everyone was absolutely amazing tonight. New, old friends, all have been such an amazing part of the show. But a pretty big part of the show is one more person I need to shout out, perhaps most of all. Ben, from the most genuine place in my heart, I want to just thank you. Thank you for kicking this thing off, making it possible, and having me a part of this team, dude. And having me as a friend. Your presence on this show is more impactful than you will honestly ever know. I give you so much shit, but you mean a lot to me and all the people in this room right now. And everyone in this show has been so incredibly happy to have you as the best talent we could have asked for years. You've been a rock, you've been my rock, and my biggest goal going into this was to walk away having gotten to know you, Ben Ward, and I'm happy to have hosted alongside you for we did like 3 semesters together if you're including this episode tonight.
Yeah,
and
this is one.
Along the way, I found a little confidence in myself, and that's all due to you, man. Thank you for helping me become who I am. I love you, buddy. Thank you so much.
I love you, man.
All right, come on out, everyone. Woo! This is it. One more time, Ben's gonna sign us off. This is so great. Everyone get in here. Yeah, we all did it. Eva's here. Teresa's gotta get in this.
Sorry, I messed up.
All right, everyone squeeze in. All right, Ben, why don't you hit that corny outro one more time?
You can see our show on our YouTube page, MCTV HD, and don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. For Studio A, I've been Ben Ward.
Bet your ass you have. And for now, I'm still John Osborne. Thank God. Everyone, have a good night. Let's hear it one more time for our musical guest, Katie. Guys, give it up!
Wow,
hit it!
I'm sorry.
I just wanted it until I was like hammered, so I...
Making small talk, mostly about the weather. You say it's getting colder. I laugh and say that I'm not used to that. You smile and say it will be soon enough. I start to laugh again, probably a little too much. Oh, and I'm sure it's obvious by now that I couldn't give a damn about what it's like outside right now. 'Cause the record player's on, and one of us has getting dark, and we're sacrificing sleep. But you say you don't get much anyway. You're moving just a little bit, and now our sleepy hands are almost touching. I start to laugh again, quieter this time. Oh, and I'm sure it's obvious by now that I couldn't give a damn about anything but your smile right now. 'Cause the record player's on, and one of us has a story that we haven't told before. So we'll open another beer, and you'll open up a little more. And then darling, I might just fall, but only if you'll catch me, 'cause I don't wanna see this burn out. Oh, I could fall because it's getting colder, and I'm still not used to any of this. And the record player's on, and one of us has a story that we haven't told before. So I'll open another beer, and you'll open up a little more. And maybe you'll grab my hand